What's up, guys? This is On the Spot Sports, back with another video. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Jack.
And we're going to talk to you guys about our weekend experience at Purdue. We went to the football game this weekend at Purdue. Vandy versus Purdue in West Lafayette was a really fun game to go to. And we also are going to touch base on this past week in college football. So touch on some of the games that happened, key recap, and maybe what's going forward. So I'm looking forward to this episode. After this past weekend, after our weekend trip, I'm looking forward to talking about it. I don't know. How about you, man? How's it going today?
It's going good today. Had class already, just chilling, getting ready for this this should be a really fun episode. So let's get to it. How are you though?
I'm doing good. Just ready for this episode. It's a hot one out here today.
It is 90 degrees out.
Oh,
boiling,
yeah.
Boiling.
Sun's out, guns out. You know what they say. All right, let's get right to it, though. This weekend, we both had the amazing experience to go down and visit two of our cousins at Purdue. Went to the football game. That was probably the biggest highlight of the week. Vanderbilt against Purdue down in West Lafayette. Both teams 0-1, though, going into the game. I wasn't really sure what to expect, though, from this game. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I thought Purdue would maybe have a little bit of an edge, given they had home field. But what were your expectations of this game?
Yeah, like you said, they're both 0-1, so someone has to come out a winner. So there's going to be a win from someone. So, but it was an interesting game. It was a close game overall, from like the start, which I didn't really expect that. It was tight through like the first half, and then after that, Purdue just knocked the ball out of the park. Wrong sport,
Yeah.
But still, you get the memo.
For sure. Yeah, pretty close game, like you said, throughout the first half of that one. Vandy scored a touchdown first, struck first with 5 minutes left in the first, took a 7-0 lead. Right after that, though, 2 minutes later, Purdue marched down and tied it right back up at 7. That was the score after one quarter. Then we go into the second quarter. Kind of the same thing. Nobody really had a clear edge. Purdue, though, did get a touchdown again a little bit early in that second quarter. So they were up 14-7. Purdue did go down, though, and miss a field goal that could have been 17-7. I don't know, from where we were standing, that field goal looked good, but it was no bueno. That was only from 40 yards out.
Everyone in our section thought that it went in, but clearly the refs didn't think so. So.
Yeah, I think the only other logical explanation was that I think it was wide to the right.
Yeah, I think it was wide to the right.
So, yeah, from our angle, it definitely looked like it went between the two uprights. But when we saw the refs signal no good, we were both, like, a little in shock.
Yeah.
But needless to say, Vandy only managed to escape that second half with another field goal, which he actually nailed a 50-yarder. We were I believe it was 47 was the exact measurement, but we were a little surprised by that. Vandy's kicker made that a little bit longer of a field goal than Purdue's.
Yeah, he did, which I kind of expected him to make that. Like, I also didn't expect Purdue's kicker to miss that field goal, but you win some, you lose some.
You never know. College kicking is definitely out of the ordinary there. You got guys missing 25 yarders, and then you got some that are making around 50, 55. It's definitely up in the air. 14-10, Purdue was up at the half. Definitely we were happy about them being up, obviously for my cousins and, just being a fan. Second half, though, that was when
Purdue blew it open.
That was definitely when the game started to be a little more wide open.
Yeah. It was 14-10 at the half, right?
14-10, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, right from the start of the third quarter, Purdue just opened it up. And it did not stop until literally the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. It did become close a few times that I thought maybe Vanderbilt would maybe pull it close and like tie it maybe, but I'm glad they didn't, and Purdue went on to win.
For sure, yeah. Purdue pretty much went right down the field and scored first half. They got a long pass play and gave it a 11-point lead. Then Vandy, more struggles on offense, could not seem to muster up anything. Purdue goes down and scores again. This is an 18-point lead in the third quarter. It really started to look like the game was about to escape Vandy's reach at this point.
Yeah, for sure. But then Vanderbilt came right back and scored. I think on that next time they got the ball, right?
I believe so. It was either that or another drive. But after that, late third quarter, Vandy does find the end zone. Couple long pass plays, and they score. Vandy actually attempted a 2-point conversion on a touchdown,
good.
And it was no good. So it was 28-16 the score after the third quarter. Then we go in the fourth quarter. Purdue, their offense was absolutely rolling in the second half, and in the game, they go out and extend the lead again, 35-16. They open up the biggest lead of the game at 19. But Vandy, they weren't trying to go away that quickly, though, were they?
No, they were not. They came back down, got a touchdown, right?
They did, and they made the 2-point conversion that time, so 35-24. And
that was the end of scoring for Purdue after that, or for Vanderbilt after that.
Yeah, that was when we were a little bit getting nervous there because Vandy had a really, really long pass play that resulted in a touchdown. Poor tackling by Purdue, a couple missed opportunities, and Vandy's receiver had a wide open field. Then he was gone. So we were getting a little bit concerned because Purdue's week one, they blew a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter against Nevada and lost in a 56-yard field goal as time expired. So there was definitely a little bit of optimism or a little bit of nervousness maybe about if they would keep the lead from the first game. But they definitely did just the opposite of week one. They instead add to the lead 42-24. They scored again. Rondale Moore, I believe, was the last one.
Yeah.
Really, really good play. Good game overall. And that would be it. Vandy had a couple more chances to try and put something up, but they did not. Purdue ended up taking that one 42-24. And I know we're both going to say the same thing, but most surprising stat of the day, how many passing yards did Purdue have again?
Well over 300.
Oh, yeah, definitely well over. I believe the total for that.
I think it was like almost close to 400.
I think it was – I saw 506.
Oh, yeah, 500. It was 506 yards.
Yeah, Purdue quarterback Elijah Sindelar threw for 506 yards on the day. Even more surprising, though, is the fact that I believe Purdue had about 40 rushing yards.
Yeah. I think they only had like 5 actual rushing plays, runs, and then that got 40 yards. But that was still surprised me. I expected them to run the ball a lot more than they actually did.
Definitely, especially for that kind of game, I would have thought that they would be a lot more balanced. But no, the passing game was very, very much in play. They definitely used that to their advantage. And I think the one thing that made them go to the pass was considering their biggest weapon, Rondale Moore, as a receiver. So I think they had to maybe think to turn to the passing game there to try to win the game, and it obviously worked.
Yeah. Rondale Moore was outstanding that game. He was just unreal. Just to see him in person, it was a lot different experience than you'd see on TV. Same with Elijah Sindelar. He had a really solid game, especially throwing 506 yards. He played outstanding too.
He did, And I actually did see a stat that Elijah Sindelar was named the Big Ten Player of the Week after that game against Vandy. So really cool to see that game in person from Sindelar.
I'm looking at Elijah Sindelar's on Google right now, and it said that he suffered a concussion in the Vanderbilt win.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
So is he questionable for next week?
Yeah, he's questionable for next week.
Very interesting. Well, he did make it through the whole game. I'm almost
did.
positive they might have put the backup, or no, Vandy put the backup in the last 2 drives of the game. Nothing was really said about that, though, so I'm honestly quite interested in that.
I'm looking at it right now. It said Sindelar was taken to the 10 after he rushed for 7 yards in the Boilers' last plays.
Oh, so it
So it
happened.
came towards the end.
Yeah, very, very end of that one. But great to see Purdue win. But how about the experience of going to a college game? How fantastic was that?
It was awesome. I loved every single moment of it, from walking up to the stadium to Ross-Ade Stadium, just from the start to the exiting Ross-Ade. It was just unreal. The atmosphere is crazy. Everyone's into it. It's just a fun place to be at.
For sure, and obviously, I think everyone could say that the first down chant was probably the best chant at the game.
It was. It definitely was. That was a lot of fun to say.
Yes, it was. Yeah, game day. I don't know about you, but have you ever been to an NFL or college game before Saturday?
I went to a Bears preseason game, but that's about it. But other than that, no.
Yeah, so this was definitely a new experience for both of us, and obviously, as you guys could tell, we thoroughly enjoyed it. The atmosphere of college is insane. They always have some extremely riled up fans for these games, and Saturday was no different. And especially after that Purdue win, the fans have to feel happy. First win of the season, getting the home crowd on their feet. Purdue, maybe they'll go back in the right direction now. They got their
Hopefully they do.
Yeah, they got their third and final non-conference game of the season next week against TCU at home. Should be a very interesting game.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, we'll see if Sindelar can start that one. We'll see.
I don't know about you, but my feet got really sore from standing at the game the entire time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Standing on the bleachers the whole time. No, I 100%.
Takes a toll on you, especially when the sun is beating down on you the entire game, the entire 3.5 hours.
Oh, definitely agree with that. No question about it. Well, I don't know if you wanted to touch up on anything else with Purdue.
Nothing but besides it was a lot of fun. The campus is huge. Yeah, it's really nice though. I like their campus a lot. The atmosphere around college football and at Ross-Ade Stadium is just insane.
Yeah, it definitely is different visiting in College Stadium. I agree with everything you just said. I think that's it for Purdue. Great experience. Great getting to a college game. Visit my cousins as well. Our cousins, I should say. Really, really awesome. But why don't we shift gears here? Let's talk about the other games that took place during week 2. Some of the top games that we saw last week in college football.
Yeah, there's a ton of really good games that we could pick from. Let's start what we're paying attention to the most, the Michigan and Army game. Michigan wins the game 24-21 by a field goal in overtime. That was interesting.
Double OT, yeah. We were keeping track of that one on the scoreboard of the game. Army had a chance to kick a 50-yard field goal at the end of regulation to win that game. Just missed to the right. They could have won it, but they didn't. They both scored a touchdown in the first OT. Michigan puts up a field goal in the second overtime, and I believe I saw the highlight reel. It was either second or third down, and Army
fumbled the ball.
Army's quarterback, I think his name is Kelvin Hopkins, sacked, stripped, Michigan recovers, game over. What can you do there?
I was surprised how good Army played that game, especially making it so close, 24-21. I did not expect it to be that close of a game. I expected Michigan to obviously win, but I'd expect to be farther apart in the scoring.
For sure, yeah. Army though definitely was a team that not a lot of people were talking about. They were in some people's top 25, but to come in there and really show Michigan that they're a top team in Michigan Stadium too, the biggest football stadium in the United States, I believe. Great showing by Army.
Yeah.
They probably should have won that game, but they just lost it a couple times there. Good battle though. Great battle overall.
We should take a road trip to Michigan, visit the biggest stadium, college football stadium.
That would be something else, man.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Definitely. Another game that it was definitely on a lot of people's eye. Number 1, Clemson takes down number 12, Texas A&M, 24-10 at Memorial Stadium Saturday.
Our boy Trevor Lawrence helping Clemson win.
Yeah, it's right. A&M really couldn't do much on that feisty Tigers defense, especially on the road to Memorial Stadium. Some of my family members have been there for games. They said the atmosphere there is, you would not even believe how insane that is. So obviously A&M
I can only imagine the atmosphere there.
Yeah, A&M was coming there with a very difficult task. Only mustered up 10 points, though. Number 1, Clemson doing what they do best, and that's finding a way to win. 24-10, Clemson takes down number 12, Texas A&M. You want to say another game? Or?
Yeah, we got to go with number 2, Alabama against New Mexico State, 62-10, Alabama. I know New Mexico State isn't a ranked team, but I did not expect Alabama to put up 60 points in this one. I expected maybe 40, but definitely not 62.
Yeah, obviously Alabama was using their very high-profile offense to their advantage there. New Mexico State, obviously a very hard task to come into Tuscaloosa and try to even compete. I'll even say Alabama's just way too good for them. Nothing really the Aggies could do there.
Yeah, for sure. A blowout win.
Another huge game. This was actually decided College Game Day, week 2. Number 6, LSU with a big road win against number 9 Texas in Austin, 45-38. And we did not watch that game, but all I heard about when people were talking about the game was how amazing LSU quarterback Joe Burrow looked in that game.
Yeah, I could. Joe Burrow he's gonna be a really good player. I'm interested in seeing what how he comes in with the Heisman, how he ranks in that. You never know. He may be a candidate for Heisman.
Yeah, for sure. There's just LSU. There's always had a little bit of a question mark at quarterback, especially the last couple of years. They've definitely had a very, very solid defense, and the running back position has always been very key to them. Obviously, with former running backs in the NFL now, Leonard Fournette and Darius Geis, most notably. Quarterback, though, they've always had a little bit of an unidentifiable position there, but Joe Burrow made it look pretty easy against that Texas.
They have another arsenal to compete with, and Joe Burrow's.
Exactly, yeah. Burrow looked extremely well, throwing the ball on the money on Saturday night under the lights. So if LSU can keep this up, man, they can give Alabama a shot.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think Alabama's the big game that people have got to circle them against. Even Florida, too. Florida and Alabama and Auburn are their three competitors that they've got to do good to have a chance against. But if they can do good against the other SEC teams, then I see no reason why LSU cannot be a playoff contender this season.
I'm honestly surprised how close of a game this game was. It was only by a touchdown. I didn't really think that Texas would put up a fight for LSU, but apparently they did, and they made it a close one. High scoring, too.
Very high scoring. Pretty uncharacteristic for the most part for LSU. They're mostly known for their grinding defense, and their offense just takes care of business after their defense is off the field. You got another game for us, man? What was another one that you were looking out for?
Oh, there's a few good ones, few high-scoring ones. What about the Wisconsin game against Central Michigan? 61-0. That's crazy. Think about having another team score 60-plus points. Wisconsin making it 61 and shutting out Central Michigan. We actually watched that game when we were at a restaurant in Purdue. Like, you just knew that Wisconsin was going to score at least 60 points because like they were putting up touchdowns like every drive they had.
Yeah, Wisconsin sure looked unbeatable. Central Michigan, really nothing they could do there. Obviously, I think everyone knows that Wisconsin has a legitimate Heisman Trophy candidate in running back Jonathan Taylor. This kid, man, he's a playmaker. I actually saw a very interesting stat that he is fastest to 2,000 rush yards through, I believe it's two seasons of his career. He is the fastest player to reach 4,000 career rushing yards.
Wow.
In his career, only ahead of two extremely legendary college running backs in Georgia's Herschel Walker back in the early 80s and Wisconsin's old running back Ron Dane, who actually a couple years ago held the NCAA rushing record. So,
wow. Congrats to him.
To see Jonathan Taylor put up these kind of numbers through two seasons, I think the NFL scouts have got a paper and pen right with them, and I think they got a huge suspect here for a NFL team. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be a Heisman candidate, and I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be a huge consideration for the draft this year. If he breaks out, I see no reason why he does not commit to entering the NFL draft.
Yeah, he's gonna be a star one day in the NFL. I can already tell. He's a well-rounded all around. Just that's insane. 4,000. Wow. Congrats to him.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to think of another game here. I got nothing else to think of but this one. How about unranked Maryland beating number 21 Syracuse 63-20 at home?
What a showing by Maryland.
Maryland with a huge win over number 21 Syracuse. Syracuse just had nothing for them from the get-go. Maryland opened the gate and just never turned back.
Yeah. Just we were watching this game. We're like keeping track of the game like throughout the day when we're in Indiana. It was a game to watch for sure. I wish we would have actually got to watch it, but it seems like it was a really good game.
Yeah, Maryland, I think a little bit of a noteworthy thing to say for Maryland is they landed a transfer quarterback from Virginia Tech. Josh Jackson came over from Blacksburg and won the starting job this year after he transferred to Maryland. Obviously, he had something to do with that huge showing. Syracuse, though, they look like they're missing their former star quarterback, Eric Dungy, who just graduated last year. This kid was a huge playmaker in the air and on the ground, and looks like Syracuse really missed him this Saturday after they got absolutely smoked in Annapolis.
Yeah, for sure.
Any other games you want to touch base on?
Just because of the score that this game was, I'm gonna have to look at Arizona and Northern Arizona. Though two of the Arizona schools facing off against each other. Arizona edging out Northern Arizona 65-41. That's a high scoring game.
Wow.
Yeah. I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, am I reading that right? 65-41?
Arizona might have to be a little bit concerned about that defense because that's two Power 5 teams they played that they've given up 40 plus.
Yeah. It's just I did not. You don't usually see these 65-41 games. It's not usually that high. It's not one team's in the 60s and one team's in the 40s. The defenses were really bad that game.
Definitely. I think the next game that I'm going to go to, I'm going to go even higher scoring than you for one of these teams. How about after their loss last week, number 16, Oregon blows out Nevada 77-6.
Wow. That's crazy. 77-6.
And to think that we were just talking about it earlier, that Nevada came back from 14 down in the fourth quarter and beat Purdue on a last-second field goal, and to only show up to Eugene the next week and only put up six. But
And give up 77. That is not normal.
Justin Herbert obviously found the hole in that defense and was steamrolling right through it because I think we all know he's a top 5 quarterback in college football. Obviously a very heavy Heisman candidate. Watch out, though. Oregon might come out and with a little bit of vengeance after their week 1 loss to Auburn in the final seconds. Oregon's probably going to play tough now because Washington went down to Cal on Saturday night, too. A very unexpected loss. That was another close Pac-12 rival that could be competing with them for the championship. So now they got to go full steam ahead. Now that Washington's down, they're just chasing Utah right now. And to put up that amount against Nevada, who beat Purdue last week in a surprise win, I'd say that's a pretty statement win. They're doing what they need to do.
Oregon's going to be another team to watch in the next coming weeks, especially with that Washington loss. Like they're gonna be coming for them. They're gonna be gunning for them.
Agree. Any other games you want to touch base on here?
No, not really. I'll go one more. The USC beating out Stanford 45-20. USC's ranked number 24. So I was thinking that it was gonna be a lot closer of a game, like maybe like by like a touchdown, or like maybe even a field goal. I did not expect it to be 25-point difference.
Yeah, pretty close rivalry there. Stanford not looking too good after that one. USC lost their starting quarterback, JT Daniels, for the season with a torn ACL, but they come back the next week and take out ranked Stanford. Pretty big win there for the Trojans.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we covered pretty much the majority of like the big games.
Yeah, so anything else that you wanted to touch base on? Are you good?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I don't have anything else either. I think this was just going to be a pretty quick episode of Purdue, and then couple of college recap games.
Yeah, and that's all you need for an episode. Just some news. This is pretty much a news episode, pretty much.
Pretty much.
But
All
hey,
right, so,
hey, who doesn't like news?
Exactly. All right, is that all for you, man?
Yeah, I think that just about wraps everything up.
All right, well, looks like we are closing off this episode. Purdue Vanderbilt game recap after we went to West Lafayette, and quick week 2 college football recap. Looks like that's in the books. So thank you guys so much for listening to all of other shows and this one as well. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It would mean the world to us. Also, comment below your feelings and thoughts on any episode, the show. What would you want to see from us? What do you want us to talk about? Anything. And also, I know I say this every episode, but follow our Instagram as well. On the Spot Sports, all words are separated by underscores. That'd be a huge thank you to you guys. Spread the word too. We are definitely looking to get a college football player on the podcast. We are definitely trying to get someone on here.
So if you're a college football player that wants to be on here, just let us know. And there's a really good chance, a 99.9% chance that we'll get you on.
For sure, we can't wait to hear from you guys. From On the Spot Sports, that'll do it for today. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Jack.
And thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in for the next episode, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out.